Hey guys, it's Miss Kelsey from Sycamore Hills, and today I'm going to read a book that is actually a fractured fairy tale. So it is called Prince Cinders, and it is by Babette Cole. And a fractured fairy tale is a book that is a fairy tale, but it's different. So it's taken the fairy tale and it's changed some parts of it to make it a little bit different. So Prince Cinders is probably what you guessed, a fractured fairy tale version of Cinderella. So let's see if you can see some similarities between the two, but also some differences. Prince Cinders was not much of a prince. He was small, spotty, scruffy, and skinny. He had 3 big brothers who were always teasing him about his looks. They spent their time going to the palace disco with princess girlfriends. They made poor Prince Cinders stay behind and clean up after them. When his work was done, he would sit by the fire and wish he was big and hairy like his brothers. One Saturday night, when he was washing the socks, a dirty fairy fell down the chimney. "All your wishes shall be granted," cried the fairy. "Ziz, ziz, boom, boom. Tick-tack-ta. This empty can shall be a car. Biff, bang, bong, bo, bo, bo. To the disco you shall go." That can't be right," said the fairy. "Look how small the car is." "Toe of rat and eye of newt, your rags will turn into a suit." "Drat," thought the fairy. "I didn't mean a swimsuit." "Your greatest wish I'll grant to you. You shall be big and hairy too." Prince Cinders got big and hairy, all right. "Rats," said the fairy. "Wrong again, but I'm sure it all wears off at midnight." Prince Cinders didn't know he was a big hairy monkey because that's the kind of spell it was. He thought he looked pretty good. Up close, if you look in the mirror, he thinks he looks good, but really he's a big hairy monkey. So off he went to the disco. The car was too small to drive, but he made the best of it. He rode it like a roller skate. But when he arrived at the Rockin' Royal Bash, he was too big to fit through the door. Can you see him? He's actually in the windows waving. Poor guy. He decided to take the bus home. A pretty princess was waiting at the stop. "When's the next bus?" he grunted. "Eek!" Luckily, midnight struck and Prince Cinders changed back into himself. Doing! The princess thought he had saved her by frightening away the big hairy monkey. "Wait!" she shouted, but Prince Cinders was too shy. He even lost his trousers in the rush. So he lost his trousers or his pants. Do you remember what Cinderella lost? The princess was none other than the rich and beautiful Princess Lovely Penny. She put out a proclamation to find the owner of the trousers. It's from Lovely Penny. "The Princess Lovely Penny decrees that she will marry whoever fits the trousers lost by the prince who saved her from being eaten by the big hairy monkey. Fitting sessions begin today." Does that sound familiar at all? With Cinderella and her glass slipper? Every prince for miles around tried to force the trousers on, but the trousers refused to fit any of them. Of course, Prince Cinders' brothers all fought to get into the trousers at once. "Let him try," commanded the princess, pointing at Cinders. All the way back here. "They won't fit that little squirt," sneered his brothers. But they did. Princess Lovely Penny proposed to him immediately. So Prince Cinders married Princess Lovely Penny and lived in luxury, happily ever after. And Princess Lovely Penny had a word with the fairy about his big, hairy brothers, whom she turned into house fairies. And they flitted around the palace doing the housework forever and ever. All right, hope you liked Prince Cinders. And if you can't remember what Cinderella's about, I suggest you either go find a book or, you never know, maybe I could read one. See you later.